Hello, this is Spellbinder with this new reality transmission. It's kind of neat, bounded on rinse. They say to spread it, and so I'm going to do that, but with a little commentary here. It's a very interesting thought of what they want you to do tomorrow. It's like the universal harmonics thing again, where everyone thinks positive again tomorrow on the November 11, 2010. It makes a lot of sense. I'm going to bring up the volume just a little bit. The music is probably going to be pinged by Yahoo, but it's a good song. I'll bring it up to there and then I'll read this. It's really good and you'll enjoy it. 1 million people across the globe will mentally project a unified vision of a new paradigm for our species, a new reality, the very real physics that connects human consciousness with molecular structure will be harnessed en masse during the largest scale simultaneous manifestation, transmission in recorded history. Learn more. Our world is accelerating towards a big event, 2012, a major change. Some feel this big event relates to 2012 cataclysms, which actually it could be if the sun is in what they have predicted under half-past human, which says under their studies of a guy named Gael or Gurel, who wrote a book talking about 2012 being the solar storm of the century, because this happens every 11,500 years. And what we're under now is a possibility that this could happen. It's not going to be the alignment with the center of the galaxy, yet this may amplify the effects, considering we're going through an electromagnetic wave from and other particles of gamma rays and stuff coming from the center of the galaxy. This could be a big event. They said that we have an extinction rate every so many hundreds of thousands of years or so. There's been 4 kingdoms of mankind that's come and gone, and we're going into the 5th. This could be what they're talking about on Half-Past Human. But here they're telling us to have a mental convergence which may prevent it. Who knows? Next. And some think it will be the collapse of world economies, the burning of the dollar. And again, also related to these scary beliefs is the apocalyptic vision of Mad Max world of ecological destruction, where mankind goes one step too far in plundering our planet's natural resources. Yes, the corporations are plundering our resources, not mankind, which don't blame everyone now, which blame the people in charge, the ones with the money and the power to make anything happen on this planet. And still others foresee a tipping point where this change brought about by the internet will be eclipsed by the power and speed of the next wave of technology, perhaps involving genetics, nanotechnology, and artificial intelligence, also created by the elitist, or the ones with all the money. Like I said, they can create terrorist groups anywhere they want. They can buy and pay for them. And you think that they're just accidental? Huh. You have another thing to think about. But many sense that there's this coming change will be a new age of harmony for our species, like the age of Aquarius. Well, yeah, if we can take over and shut down these people with psychopath thinking that's running everything, that think that they're on top of the dog, the dog, top dog, and above God, yes, we can do this. One thing is clear, the majority of 6.7 billion people on Earth today sense that something big is about to happen. Well, yes, even the web bots are saying something great is coming down the pike. Doesn't mean it's good, but it's something great's coming this way. Something wicked this way comes, maybe. So what do you think will happen? And does it really matter what you believe? True, does it? Christians say that mere belief or faith in something happening can make it occur. And Buddhists believe that reality and our perception of reality are exactly the same thing. Is reality more like a dream where you can, well, if you believe you can fly, you actually do? Could this be the energies coming from the sun when it expands its electromagnetic fields to cause the earth shift, the pole shift, the crustal shift maybe? Who knows? A growing body of scientific studies from around the world confirms that these spiritual ideals may have a firm theoretical ground in physics. Well, yeah. The electric universe is one thing. Our sun's electrical. Our earth is electrical and magnetic. For example, a placebo-controlled clinical study means that the power of belief is removed from a pharmaceutical drug test. The mind can actually dissolve a cancer tumor if the patient merely believes she or he swallowed a pill with a drug in it, even if there is nothing in the pill. This too is part of our heritage, of our powers that we don't realize yet. And according to the most well-tested theory in physics, quantum mechanics, your consciousness changes reality. Yes, it does. In this theory, the phenomenon known as the collapse of the quantum wave function is what brings reality into existence. This is a fancy way of saying that one's consciousness observation of a small unseen wave actually causes these waves to collapse into matter. In other words, conscious observation materializes particles into existence. This is known that a lot of the particles in physics weren't known until the scientists started working on them, and then they became reality. A known fact. The Holographic Universe by Michael Kohler tells you of this. So, if we believe that we will experience 2012 cataclysms, could this tip the scale and cause such possibilities to occur? It's a possibility. I don't put it past it, that we create our realities. And that's why the elitists want us to think the way they think, so to create the reality they want, and not what we need or must have. And is it possible that we can heal our planet and prevent cataclysms? Yes, under the holographic universe theorem, we can. Could we visualize a world peace into which existence through a massive pulse of belief transmitted by 1 million people around the world at the same time? Well, yes, the convergence that happened back ago actually did do positive things to our reality. The best guess today for quantum physics is yes, probably. The 11-11-10 new reality transmission will be a pulse of belief sent into reality matrix, which will swirl the floor of our group reality towards an experience that will be more interesting than cataclysms and wars. It comes from the heart and with no selfish intent in mind. It is based on the science of not fanciful delusions. Picture this pulse of group belief as a spiral-shaped beam where each person joins the pulse, increases its intensity. In the quantum realm, locations do not work the way it does in our everyday perception. Your belief can be at the work of your home computer. You can join the website at designated times and simply project your belief for 11 minutes. There will be 11 days in a row of a group reality transmission, with the first one beginning at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 11/11/10. Why all this 11s? The short answer, because it's pretty and pathetic that people of the heart give the power to the pulse of belief that will transmit into the future. The longer answer is more theoretical and cannot be adequately explained here. It relates to the geometry of certain thought processes within the reality matrix. Use your intuition. Make a decision on whether or not your consciousness exists outside your body, which it does and does not. And decide, does it exist even when your body dies? And if your intuition leads you, then jump into the belief with all your heart. Go for it. The next visualization, your consciousness as a swirl cloud around your body that creates the perception of your physical existence. Imagine that this cloud is waiting for you to give it instructions. Again, listen to your intuition and if it feels true, then choose to believe it firmly. Now, in your mind's eye, see your vortex cloud rapidly spiraling as it waits for you to steer into action. It's your choice. You can create your reality just like your subconsciously creates your dreams every night. But if you are oblivious to this ability, then your life is like the flag being blown in the wind, and if like a passenger riding a train going in circles. So visualize that your mind's attention is gently taking control of this spiral cloud, which can change the reality matrix of your world. See it in your mind's eye. Now, point your spiral consciousness vortex out and forward towards the Earth's future. See a calm and harmonious world blossoming after a massive planet-wide awakening takes place in the months ahead. There's only 773 days from today until 2012, on the 21st of December. Visualize this awakening as being a shocker similar to our whole species believing the Earth is flat on Friday and then Monday realizing in delight that it's actually spherical. Make a picture in your mind the CNN annoying breaking news of the empirical proof that the human consciousness exists outside the body, the scientific validation of existence of the soul and of the interconnection between all souls. Imagine that under the crushing weight of this official new reality, there is crumbling of the brittle old house of fear-based mental delusion in its form. Fear of dying becomes a joke. Fear of people taking your gold becomes silly. And the fear of people laughing at you becomes irrational. Envision the true corporative hearts of our planetary family caressing like millions of raindrops on a giant green leaves. Now stop a minute and ask yourself this question. Is this audacious reality possible? If there's nothing you can think of which makes it absolutely possible, then by definition it's possible, and therefore a large number can literally will in reality with our minds. So continue programming your consciousness vortex with the template energized by the belief and activated by visualizations. See pictures in your mind of people around the world abruptly awakening from a trance and realizing that their group belief controls their group experience of reality in exactly the same way we create reality landscapes within our dreams. See the whole of the planet being held surprisingly understanding that reality is exactly like a group of dream, and we are always in existence. First how we dreamed in eons and lie, and we relinquished our reality control, being pushed around our nightmares and limitations. New ways will be awakened, take control, fly together in a new fearless reality. We co-create like a beautiful group Masonic. So envision the enlightened by this major scientific discovery of a reality matrix, which as hundreds of millions wake up and fiercely change the story we are experiencing together. Now do this. That's all I have time for.